I've had many members ask me if the executive board of their chapter is able to make decisions on whether or not to sign on to the proposal for the bylaw amendment, or now in this case, if they have the authority to sign on for the call of the special meeting. And so I asked our professional parliamentarian, and he said that if chapter bylaws give the express authority to the executive board to act on behalf of the chapter in between meetings, then yes, they can vote to sign on to the call of the special meeting without presenting it to the chapter. Now, am I saying that's the best way to do it? Not necessarily. You know your chapter better than I do, and you know what authority you have. Make sure your chapter bylaws give you that authority to do that if you're on the executive committee. Here's something that you cannot do, though, and I'm sure that you probably know this, but just it needs to be said, that if the motion is presented to the full chapter and they vote against it or vote for it, one of the two, whatever the chapter votes to do, the executive committee cannot then meet again after the chapter has decided on it and do something that's in contradiction to what the chapter has voted on. So I hope that makes sense. If you are on the executive committee of your chapter and your bylaws give you the authority to act on behalf of the chapter in between meetings, then you as the executive committee can sign on to the call of the special meeting. You can vote on it and sign on to it. If your chapter votes on doing that, you cannot then meet after the chapter has voted and act in contradiction to what the chapter voted on. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any more questions, let me know, but that's something that was presented to me as a question. And it makes sense to me and I understand it. And again, I'm not saying that's how you should do it, but again, you all know your chapters better than I do and you know what authority you have. So just do with that what you will.